Hello, my name is Peter Meanwell, Artistic Director of Borealis, a festival for experimental music here in Bergen. It's been a weird year. Since our last festival, the whole world shut down, culture's been cancelled, and it's been really traumatic for a lot of people. We spent the last year working really closely with the Borealis team, trying to work out how to do a festival in 2021. And even though everything keeps changing, we've got a really good plan to have live concerts, to have online streaming, to have digital premieres of specially commissioned work, and also to get outside in the fresh air and experience culture that way too. So I really want to talk to you a little bit about the programme. I normally talk for way too long, so my colleagues have made me come and stand outside in -7 degrees to talk about this. So hopefully it'll be super short. The festival starts on Wednesday, the 17th of March, out at Åsane Kulturhus, an amazing big new concert hall and building. So we're going to start with a performance by the Sjófossvarets Music Corps with pieces by Ruth Backer, Agnes Ida Pettersson and Svein Henrik Jiske, as well as the Venezuelan composer David Longa. We're going to have a break in the middle, there's going to be some films playing you can watch, there's going to be a gallery that's open and something to eat and drink, and then back in the concert hall for the Norwegian premiere of Sarah Henny's piece Contralto. This is performed by the ensemble Axiom, and it's like a film and ensemble playing live, and it uses the voices and lived experiences of trans women to explore gender and experimental sound. Thursday is going to be the climax of the Borealis Unkomponist programme, a year-long programme with 4 composers from the west of Norway, with the Ensemble Correntes and international mentors, and 4 new world premieres. That'll be down at Corner Theatre. And then online, with a new hybrid format that we're developing, Abdu Ali, an amazing artist you might remember from before, is back with his curatorial project As They Lay, looking at solidarity and creative experiences between black communities in Norway and in Baltimore. And that's going to be a Zoom discussion and online, and you can get involved. Everyone's welcome. We're prioritising the voices of black, indigenous and people of colour in that discussion. Friday, a Borealis commission a few steps out of the city centre at Stora Tveitskirke for organ and visuals by Ruth Backer and Anna Marta Divi. It's going to be a kind of collision of sound and improvisation on the organ and live and pre-recorded visuals in this huge amazing church designed by Ola Landmark. Then we're coming back into town to Bergen Shot, where our artist in residence Marshall Trammell, who's been working with us on ideas of resistance and solidarity, improvisation and visual codes, will be presenting a new film and a Zoom discussion there. So you can be there in person or online. And this whole evening, as part of our collaboration with Bergen Kunsthal, you can drop into their night-long performance of Nikima Jagudiev's exhibition installation performance called Basically. Saturday morning we're going to hear a world premiere performance by Riccardo Odriozola. He's a solo violinist and he's performing a new piece by Kari Telsted Sunde, as well as a whole programme of things that he says is the hardest music he's ever played, and he's really good at the violin, so I reckon it's going to be quite hard to play. After that we're going to be taking over the whole area of Nordnes, where I'm standing now, with a programme that kind of explores what we can do with outside space and the empty FM frequencies in Bergen. So inviting artists to perform on via FM and listening stuff. Bring your FM radio and tune into all the different frequencies we have, or if you haven't got one, we can lend you one. And while you're going on this FM safari around Nordnes throughout the day, you can drop into our friends and partners at Cinemateket for a film screening. You can drop into Ariel and Palmera for listening stations. You can hear amazing sound art at Lydgalleriet, and also you can go and have a dip in the sea just here at Nordnes Showbad with a specially commissioned soundtrack from Jenny Berger Mira. There's also going to be running throughout Saturday and Sunday these amazing workshops by Det Elektriska Korps, who are like a neon techno drum machine marching band, and you can strap on a drum machine, learn how to use it and go and perform and terrorise all of our neighbours with alternate experimental Borealis music. The evening continues with world premieres from Andreas Borregaard. Now remember Andreas, he was the accordion player who was jumping around, doing yoga poses, singing and being way too active for someone who plays the accordion. He's got 2 new premieres by Marcella Lucatelli from Brazil and Philip Venables from the UK, both exploring ideas of gender, history, stories and physical performance. That's going to be out at Åsane Kulturhus, back into town for Bergen Shot and our Udmark collaboration with Bergen Kunsthal. We've got a whole evening for you there, a newly commissioned piece by White Mountain Apache violinist Laura Ortman, a live performance by a trio of incredible Norwegian improvisers, trombone, double bass and violin, and then Lars Holdus TCFX, algorithmic machine learning based audio-visual project that Lars has been working on, which is fantastic. Electronic music and electronic visuals combined. That evening rounds out with a special mixtape from 700 Bliss. If you've ever seen DJ Haram or Mormother together at Borealis, they're coming back to make a mixtape for the city to listen on the bus or while you're walking Fjellveien. Sunday morning, we're collaborating for the first time with Cine Latino Festival to show a film about Brazilian experimentalism. There'll be more De Electris Corpus workshops outside the city centre in Orsana, so you can sign up there as well. And then we'll be filling out the day with two huge premieres. A piece called Psst from our local drum heroes Oyvind Hägglunde and Oyvind Skabo, collaborating with artist Fredrik Richedahl on a piece that explores the tension between life in reality and life on the screen, and it's been developed with teenagers in mind, especially with some students at Orsana Vidragona Skola. And closing out the evening is going to be a world premiere, our last world premiere of the festival, from Raven Chacon. Raven's a composer from Navajo Nation, now living in Albuquerque in the United States. And Raven's been at the festival before, and we invited him back to write a piece for the whole Bit 20 ensemble with vocalist Mari Galambus Grue. So that's going to be a concert of Raven's works, some of his visual scores, some of his chamber music pieces, and all of this explores the tensions between chamber music, noise, and electronic music. That's the festival. We've got our talks as usual. We'll be talking to Raven about scores. We'll be getting in touch with Ruth Bakker and Anna Marta Divi, especially with Marianne Heston from NR Core. The festival's got loads of stuff happening. Tell your friends. It's coming soon, live and online here in Bergen.